the victory 2-1 as we dive into the land of Dawn for this decider match.
I really do agree with you once again. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the point, but they're going to have to wait a little bit longer for Cecilian to pop off with those stacks. And that's very different to Lunox, who I feel whose power spike comes a little bit more earlier on. And I don't know how much EVOS Legends can take to prevent Alter Ego Esports from just snowballing from the get-go, but already Taz being very mobile on the board, perhaps that's exactly how they want to trade it off. Be aggressive in the early game with the Fanny, buy a little bit more time for Sutsujin if it gets into that late game.
Sallyboy is going for a different, more passive route. I guess he doesn't want to go toe-to-toe against a Fanny in the early game. Leo Murphy will spot the members of EVOS, and Dreams goes aggressively here. He will not be able to make anything happen. And Sallyboy already making the move towards the jungle of EVOS Legends. He will be spotted though. Might be a bit too risky.
Oh, Taz and Sallyboy both into the enemy jungle, but Sallyboy is going to have a tougher time. Sutsujin actually going to be able to pick up the jungle creep with the bad impact, and this is definitely not good for Sallyboy. Fanny already onto the orange buff. I don't think they can contest this, and you can see already from Sallyboy, he doesn't want to contest it. He goes into the enemy jungle. He doesn't go for the orange buff instantly, he goes for the other creep. So again, this is going to be some time bought, and Pendragon already responding, and he didn't take it. Sallyboy still able to secure it, but he didn't go for the orange buff, yeah?
He's just avoiding Taz as much as possible, not wanting to deal with that, but you can see he's already on the way. You will have a 3-buff start. So Taz is already having an overwhelmingly high advantage, already a level ahead of Sallyboy.
Right now, we can see that the turtle has already spawned in the Land of Dawn, the first turtle of the game. But both of the teams have not actually rotated towards this area. Meanwhile, EVOS Legends as well as Alter Ego, they're battling it out here in that bottom lane, perhaps looking for a man advantage to get that upper hand and edge onto the turtle.
Dreams, though, already putting on a lot of pressure in the enemy jungle again. Wow, Dreams able to get out with the Shunpu there from Leo Murphy's I Am Offended. Baiting it out for the turtle take now. That should be in favor of EVOS Legends. Taz doesn't even give it time for the cameraman to put the camera onto him. He gets first blood up top, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
If Alter Ego wants to go and contest the turtle now, this is the time for it. There's 2 members on the top side, but it doesn't seem like EVOS Legends will let them get that easily.
Oh, Pendragon gonna be caught here. Oh my god, so much damage placed onto it. Tempest Blaze as well. That's Pendragon taken down. Alter Ego equalized in kills. None of the teams going for the turtle just yet, but Taz now jumping in with the steel cables onto Leo Murphy. Sutsujin not really going to be able to use that Sanguine Claws. He popped the Bat Feast though. That's a free turtle take for EVOS.
Yeah, Alter Ego Esports, they don't want to try and contest this. We can see that Uriel is forced to retreat as well, perhaps with mana problems, but we can see now the rotation is going to go towards that top side. But meanwhile, Clover is nowhere to be found. Alter Ego Esports unable to get any compensation for losing that turtle.
It's very efficient here. EVOS Legends, they send Taz to actually counter jungle in the side of Alter Ego Esports jungle, and then their own jungle in their own side is being secured by Clover for extra bits of income. So it's very smart. But now Leo Murphy is trying to make a play on the top side. Clover though is too slick with it. He'll be getting out.
And you can see the range of the basic attacks from Nino, right? This time he has actually opted for the Killing Spree emblem again, right? So he's really banking on the fact that he's able to get some kills or some eliminations in the team fights for that additional sustain.
But now EVOS Legends once again still in control of the map so far, and that's interesting because when it comes down to it, Alter Ego Esports should have that better early. But wait a minute, Dreams, what? Did he use that flicker?
He did, and he's going to be caught in the I'm Offended, but Taz now comes in to the fray. Not really going to overextend this time around, learning from the mistakes of game number 1. He's going to go for the counter jungle instead as Sallyboy jumps in onto Sutsujin, has the Tempest Blades, not going to be able to use it offensively as Clover has rotated. Good cover by EVOS. Oh my god!
Dil almost gets taken out. You can already see that Taz is playing a bit more carefully. But Alter Ego, they're having a lot more success in staving off that aggression with Leo Murphy on the Ruby instead of the Kufra. It's a lot more guaranteed.
Uh-oh, Dreams has the Jikundo, gonna go and hit it onto Nino, but again, a perfectly timed second ability as Taz disengages as well, knowing Leo Murphy has that I'm offended, has that momentum stopper in his passive.
5 minutes in and only 2 kills on the board. Both teams are playing it carefully, but Odil is going to be caught in the crosshairs, so another pickup has been taken by EVOS Legends, now leading with a bit amount of gold. Any differences in items, Arashi?
Wing Talker already secured for Selly Boy, but he is trying to play a farming game against Taz on that Fanny. He already has the Heptasis as well, so a lot of burst damage available as Clover is still building up for his power spikes. Same thing with Nino, who has a Hunter Strike, trying to make sure that he can get an advantage in the kill department, but Dreams and Leo Murphy having a little dance right here.
Yeah, it's funny to watch again. You know, the players, it's a competition, but it's glad to see that they're having fun in the game. But here though, Selly Boy jumping in. Pendragon is on the purple buff. He's trying to force that retribution from Selly Boy. He jumps in with the falling star and he enables Taz to jump in. Selly Boy picking up the kill, but the purple buff was stolen away by Taz, I believe, with the retribution there. So a Ling with no purple buff, I think it's a good trade.
Very worthwhile trade for the side of EVOS Legends. And right now, they haven't been having control, but Nino is already kind of low, so they might actually use this opportunity to take control in the turtle buff, around the turtle, and actually try and get picks on Alter Ego instead.
Yeah, Link caught already super low. He forced a retreat right now, and Taz once again being just a huge factor, a huge nuisance, being able to roam around the map, deny the pressure that initially was trying to be given by Alter Ego Esports in that bottom side. But look at this, I'm Offended does miss from the side of Leo Murphy, so already a huge resource spent right before they take off that turtle.
Oh, top side though, Nino still able to get out. Clover taking low. Selly Boy without the purple buff. You can see the kill pressure is almost gone. He can't really go for any of those dives.
Well, despite everything against them though, it's still a 2v2, 2 kills for 2 kills for both these teams. Taz though has a Malefic Roar, so he is still the main menace in his team. But Alter Ego, they're also letting EVOS Legends scale up to the late game.
Oh, Dream through the way the Dragon Flicker combo brings Leo Murphy back for Taj to pick up the kill. But no, wait a minute, Leo Murphy with I'm Offended brings 3 back onto him. Right now, Selly Boy goes in, picking up the kill onto Taj, and another kill goes onto the hands of Udil, onto the side of the others. But look, in the back finds Nino, was able to find a double kill somehow. Udil looking for the triple. He's jumping Pendragon, 1 HP. Udil, he's hungry for it, he's jumping in. Sight picks up the kill. Alter Ego turn the tides.
4 members taken down from the side of EVOS Legends, and Alter Ego Esports with the space can converge on the objective. Meanwhile, Pi here on the bottom side already able to take away a turret from EVOS, and now Alter Ego Esports, just one moment, just one mistake from EVOS Legends, now leading with 2,000 gold here in the 8th minute.
That is insane, man. That was a great turnaround. And Leo Murphy, he was surviving for so long. And they just bought all the time, all the opportunities in the world for Alter Ego. This is why that Ruby pick is a lot better than the Kufra. It is paying dividends for sure. The mobility, the crowd control, but Pi right now in a tough situation. He will be able to walk away though.
Oh, he baits and he buys so much time for the other members there in the top side. But look, Dreams wants to go for the kill. Jumps in with the Juno and the Shun Pu. Not able to dish out more damage. Clover now caught. Has the sprint to dash out. Selly Boy can just go for another. Clover has the BMI traded in for a tier 2. That was definitely not worth it. Leo Murphy jumps in and hash chain comboed in. Sutsujin taken out. Dreams has to win the dragon. Gonna be able to bring Udil. Nope, just knocks him up for a bit as Nino goes in for the stun onto Taz. Is not gonna be caught. Torn apart memory, not popped just yet. Nino holding on to it as Alter Ego find another 2 for 0.
And onto Udil, so he's now sitting at 4-1-2 in that mid lane, as compared to Sutsujin, who's a level behind so far. And it's interesting to see Alter Ego Esports, they're making EVOS Legends desperate for picks on the board. They're making them desperate to look for any compensation on the board, and they're using this to their benefit. They're able to get more picks on the board, and actually now with a 4,000 gold lead.
It just seems that EVOS Legends, they lack the guaranteed engage. Early on, they were actually able to use a Franco, but now Dreams on the throw. With everyone being so much more mobile, with Leo Murphy even having a bit more mobility in the hops coming in from Ruby, he's having a difficult time, but Clover gets jumped on by Pi.
Pi no one's really going on to Pi right now. Purple buff now might just be taken away by Boy. Taz did the same to him, and Alter Ego needs to be careful though. They do pick up the purple buff, but Jin was able to get a few stacks on that bat impact. Alter Ego with a 4,000 gold lead, and just playing for the Lord.
They can control the Lord Pit as much as they want right now. And they can have a chance to actually use this to try and bait members to fight actually instead. They see Taz already in the bottom side, so they should actually start this before they actually lose towers for no real reason.
No purple buff. It does seem like EVOS Legends are just giving it up. They're going for a trade.
They're looking for any competition on the board. They are going to be able to get that tower in that bottom side. But to be honest, right now, this is what we expected. We expected Alter Ego Esports to be very aggressive in that early game. Taz looking for another set of compensation.
Wow.
He does chunk it to half health, so a little bit has been done. And now the timetable is actually ticking for the side of Alter Ego. If EVOS Legends is able to just, prevent this from ending, they may be able to do the same thing that they did in game number 2. Wait for that power spike to hit. Wait for the moment that Clover as well as Jin gets those really important items and maybe turn the tides.
Well, right now though, EVOS Legends, they lack the decisive playmaking ability. So Alter Ego, they are in control, and that is exactly where they want to be. One more turret will not fall just yet, but they are trying to make use of the Lord as much as possible. Pi is already pushing, and they're trying to make sure that all the waves connect at the same time, but they don't seem to be in place to actually capitalize on this.
It's crazy. Alter Ego has a 6,000 gold lead, and again, it's this refined version of Alter Ego. Once they get that gold lead, they actually stay, they stop. They don't really go for those crazy flippy fights anymore. But EVOS Legends, with that Sicilian in the draft, are able to take down that Lord, actually. Oh, Taz, even with no purple buff, still very, very aggressive, but will be hit back towards his base there. Clover, oh my god, what, Clover? He jumped in onto the members, and that actually enabled Taz to jump in. Without the I'm offended, they were able to pick up the damage onto him, but Nino, oh my goodness, the Tornapot memory finds its mark. Clover gets taken out 1 for 0. So it is, in the end, a mistake. It looked like a problem, and then they came back, and then capitalized.
That's why the game is so consistent, man. Both these teams are just making all these crazy plays. Clover tries to clear the wave and burn a few spells, but Alter Ego were able to adjust, and Boy was already coming in the wing, so EVOS Legends, they have a lot to worry about. They sent 2 members to deal with Boy, but the rest of Alter Ego are able to secure that base turret.
Yeah, all the inhibitor turrets, almost all the inhibitor turrets inside of EVOS Legends have already fallen down. It leaves 1 left standing. Oh, 2 left standing. But that's going to be a natural push there in that top side. So they need to be able to maneuver around this way better, be a little bit more disciplined when it comes down to that lane, because we've seen the way that Alter Ego Esports are able to use that backdoor strat, understanding that they do have the link to who might be able to replicate that type of thing from happening. But oh my god!
Dream's gonna get caught in the I'm offended, but that's an important resource used onto the roamer. Pi still able to zone out the other members. Taz tries his best to go for the steal onto the purple buff. He uses Retribution. That means he won't have it for the Lord. That's coming up in 5 seconds. Enhanced Lord for Alter Ego might be taken for free this time.
The rest of Alter Ego is doing really, really well right now. Udil actually has the highest damage dealt because he has a lot more DPS in his kit if he uses the Power Skies. And so Alter Ego, they're able to take that Lord. There's no contest. EVOS Legends tries to trade for it, but even then, they're not really fast enough. Alter Ego might be able to just cut them off. They very respectfully recall back out of danger.
Oh yeah, they didn't want to risk it. They could have been able to push that top side, but they were scared of a collapse here coming in from Alter Ego Esports. And now the Lord is already marching there in the top side, and Taz goes in for the kill.
Oh, he's able to dash away with the steel cables. Dreams with the flicker combo onto Udil. Not the right target here, as the rest of the team is able to capitalize. Dreams taken down. Tornapot memory already popped. 4 ultimates popped in by both of the teams here before the Enhanced Lord even comes down to the base. Alter Ego might be able to look for the push here, as that's going to be Clover caught in the first ability of Nino. Nino's got to be careful here. The BMI was still placed down there. Clover has the Blazing Duet again. They're looking for more here in the base. But even the top side, Masha is able to zone Taz away.
Wow, Nino was taken so low in the beginning by Taz, but he's stuck there. He knows the danger has passed, and he just keeps hitting and doing a lot of damage. Nerves of steel coming in from Nino.
Well, again, the siege potential coming in. Nino is going to be able to take a lot of HP from the base turrets. All three taken down. Now the minions might come crashing down into the base, depending on how EVOS Legends deal with it. Now that they have Sutsujin up with Clover as well. Sutsujin is going to be the key in this defense. Alter Ego do not want to overextend, to overcommit. Well, maybe they do. Actually, they want to stay a little bit longer here. Leo Murphy going to be able to dash out and Sanguine Call Sign with Fennec connecting, and Pentrack going to be bursted down instantly. Udil picking up the kill into the back line. Silly Boy jumping in. Dream's going to get caught. Nino still able to survive with Nature. He's going to get caught in the bad impact though. Pie's already onto the base. Taz now going in, going crazy. Explorer picks up the kill. A 2-for-2. Alter Ego. They were too aggressive. Sutsujin punishes that movement by Leo Murphy. Alter Ego. Flashbacks to the past. They did not wait. They forced it.
That's the problem now, because they have to understand that EVOS Legends have the better high ground. Sutsujin is going to deal a lot of damage in the long run, especially in those long type of drawn-out team fights. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what was reflected onto him. He initially was behind quite a bit, but he's beginning to start to equalize with Udil, already both at level 15.
You can see that Udil as well as Sully Boy, they're pretty much at full items already. So their power spike stops here. They need to try and end the game as fast as possible. So they were playing that base siege with a bit more urgency. But unfortunately, I don't know, it looks pretty okay. They engage onto Pendragon, they burst him down, they use Udil's empowered chain to zone everyone away, but afterwards, they continue fighting for it, and that is where I think they made a mistake. If they just took out Pendragon and back away, I think they have a good chance of waiting for more cooldowns and repeating the same process and eventually getting numbers advantages to end the game. Right now though, they can fight for the Lord. Alter Ego is very much still the aggressor in the situation, and EVOS Legends respectfully wait for their opportunity yet again. They need to rely on Dreams to engage, but Alter Ego, they are very content in engaging towards Dreams instead, and they have the option of playing the split push game with Sully Boy right now.
The later the game goes, the harder it's going to get for Alter Ego. Their composition finds their power spike in the mid-game. Meanwhile, EVOS Legends, they have a Claude, they have a Sicilian that stacks forever. Alter Ego will need to look for a close desperately very, very soon. They need to capitalize on every single mistake that EVOS makes in these rotations, because if not, they're going to get outscaled.
But that's the thing. That opens a lot of issues that Alter Ego Esports could potentially have, because now they're the ones desperate to close off the game. EVOS Legends, they just need one moment to bring it back towards them and actually be able to go for a one straight push, realizing that the clock on the death timers is going to be quite significant. Alter Ego Esports already setting up in this Lord pit, maybe looking for someone to bait out, getting that man advantage and getting the upper hand in that Lord.
Leo Murphy just lying in wait, trying to find if he can find a target, find a victim for his ammo pendant. He's going to check the push and find Dreams, but I don't think he'll just jump on it right now, unless Udil says otherwise.
Enhanced chain popped in, that's a Thunderclap as well, but look at Pendragon, he jumps in with Clover, and he's able to find Leo Murphy. Nino is going to be next. Sully Boy gets the purple buff, going to get kicked into the wall. The damage comes through for the bad impact. Sutsujin unable to finish Sully Boy off. A 1-4-0, but Alter Ego pick up the purple. Is it worth it? Honestly, thinking about it now, it will basically stop Taz from making those crazy plays, so it's kind of worth it. Even though EVO's got one kill, they can't really go for a Lord take.
But right now, Taz isn't playing to look for kills. He's playing to split the map, and he's doing it rather well. I mean, right now, it might be a 1v1 situation down bottom, so we'll see exactly what happens as, oh my god, here already an engage from both teams in that mid side, but Taz apparently is going to be forced to retreat so far, and both of the teams, they're unable to get this Lord without contest.
The close 1v1 between Sully Boy and Taz. The issue right now is without Leo Murphy, Taz has a free range to just do a lot of steel wire combos, steel cable combos. But Alter Ego now back at 5 members, they can repeat the same process, and this time it'll be a bit more decisive. A lot of battle spells though were used, so if they keep track of one of these battle spells, I think it'll be very critical in deciding who gets the victory in the also important late game team fight in the Lord Pit.
Sully Boy has the purple buff, Taz does not. That's going to be a major factor coming into this last team fight. Lord is taken down to a quarter of its health already as EVOS Legends tries to look for a close. Leo Murphy, there you go. He's going to be able to bring Dreams back with the I'm of Pentataz still in the back lines. Pendragon jumping in, buying some time for the team. Clover's going to be the target right now as Pi jumps in, but with nature is going to be popped by Clover, baiting in Silly Boy, who still has the damage, the Tempest Blades to dash out. Nino with a Torn Apart Memory finds the damage to kill Pendragon, but it's going to be the bad impact coming down onto Silly Boy. Udil doing wonders for his team, dealing the damage onto Sutsujin. Leo Murphy picks up the shutdown, and it's a 3-4-1 alter ego. They've won the team fight, but Pi gets taken down. Udil now jumping onto the toss, getting his immortality down. Now no purple buff. Taz, will he be able to escape? No, he will not. Udil, the Kage, is godlike. Clover is the only one who can defend. Repeat or revenge. Alter ego will answer. They will find revenge. They will take EVOS Legends down, ending their win streak and starting one for themselves.